Learn programming skills welcomes you to another command prompt tutorials. We are going to learn how to create, rename, move and also delete a created text file using command prompt window. I have previously posted a video on how to create text files using two important commands. In this particular video, or in this current video, I am going to use only one command. I will also alert you on the different kinds of extensions for Microsoft Word files and also PowerPoint files. In this particular video, we are going to create three text files. That is going to be a notepad document, a Word document, and also a PowerPoint document. And as I said, I will let you on the extension that will be best used for you, especially based on your operating system, because when it comes to Word and PowerPoint, we have two extensions. We have the PPTX and also PPT, and when it comes to Word, we have the DOCX and the DOC. We will create files that consist of these two individual extensions and open them to see what are some of the pros and cons when it comes to creating of files. Now back to this video. In this command line interface, I have this line of path, and we all know that anytime you open a command prompt, the path that you have consists of so many directories, and because this is the username of this computer system, desktop, documents, pictures, folders or directories are contained in this current location. So I'm going to switch my directory to the desktop. So I'm going to type the cd desktop. Then when you hit the enter key, the desktop becomes our current location. And as I said earlier, I am going to use only one command to create these three text files. I'm going to start with the notepad text file. I am going to use the copycon command. Now when you type the copycon command, you press the space bar and type the name of the file and also add its extension. And for notepad, the extension is txt. So I'm going to give a name and also add the extension to this particular file. So I have typed today.txt and I'm going to hold Ctrl+Z on the keyboard. This locks this command and I can hit the enter key, and I'm going to have the blinking cursor below this line of path. I'm going to type any text or information. So this is the information I want to display within the notepad document. So I'm going to hold the Control key and the letter Z once again, and I'm going to press the enter key. Now back to my desktop background, I have this text file created. I'm also going to create Microsoft Word document and also PowerPoint document. So you follow the same procedure. The only thing that you have to be notified is the extension that you have to use. So give me some time to create the Word file and also the PowerPoint file. All this has been explained and well illustrated in my previous video. I will drop that link in the description below and you can check it out after watching this current video. Now I have created these two additional files to this current file. So I have three text files on my desktop background. Let's open these files individually in the command line interface, and I'm going to start with this notepad document. So when I move back to my command interface, within this command line, I'm going to type the name of this notepad document. Now I have typed the name of this text file in the command line, and when I hit the enter key, I had this window opened, and this is the information I have in the notepad document, which is I want to become a great computer user. So this is the displayed information viewed to me in this particular window. So I'm going to close this. Now I'm going to type the name for this PowerPoint file. Now, after typing the name of the PowerPoint file, when I hit the enter key, opening this file, this is the information I had. It says PowerPoint found a problem with content in the path that we had here, and PowerPoint can attempt to repair the representation. So if you trust this source of the presentation, click repair. I'm going to choose this option. Now this is the next information shown to us. It says sorry, PowerPoint can't read this particular path, which is this command created for that PowerPoint file. So if you have this kind of information displayed, do not get worried. I am going to show you another way of getting this created, so that when you open these files, you are going to have them perfectly shown on your desktop background. Let's close this and open the Word file. Now this also provides this as information. Word found unreadable content in tomorrow. Do you want to recover the content of this document? If you trust this source of this document, click yes. I'm going to choose yes. Now we have this additional information. Word experienced an error trying to open the file. Try these suggestions. Check the file permission for the document or drive. Make sure there is a sufficient free memory and disk space. Anytime you get this information, whenever you create a PowerPoint or a Word file using these extensions, do not get worried. I am going to guide you with another way, so that when you open these files, you have them opened as compared to the Notepad text file. So I'm going to click on OK and then close this window. In this line of path, I am going to use the up arrow key so that I can get the previous commands I have already typed in the command prompt window. So this is the command I used to create the Word document. I'm going to use my control key and the left arrow key and then move to this section. And I'm going to add a number to this file name, that is 1, to differentiate it from the previous Word document we have created. So I'll use the right arrow key and move to this section, and I'm going to erase the X command so that we can have the DOC, which is also an extension given to Microsoft Word document. And I'll move to the end, hit the enter key. Now I'm ready to type any information. We can type any information in this line of path. So when I get back to my desktop, I have this Word file created. And if you are so vigilant, you can see that these icons that we have here for Word document, there is a difference comparing their logo and the looks. This is different from this one, and when we use this one, we couldn't open and get access to our content. So when we try to open this one, this is going to open perfectly. Now let me create the PowerPoint file also using its different extension. Then we open these two files which has been currently created. So back to my command prompt interface, I'm going to create the PowerPoint file. So as usual, to make it quick, I'm going to use the right arrow key and then get access to the PowerPoint file we previously created. So I'm going to erase the X. Then I'll add a number to this and hit the enter key. I'm going to type my information into this PowerPoint file. So this file has been also created on the desktop. Now let's open these two current files that we just created and see if they are going to work or opened on our desktop background. So I'm going to type the name. Now this is the information I had here. Tomorrow one is not recognized as an internal or external command. This is because I did not add the extension. So anytime you are opening a file within command prompt, make sure you add the extension so that it can be recognized by your operating system and open such file to you. So I'm going to retype that. Now we have our Word document opened, and this is perfectly done. Because I use the other extension, which is DOC, this has quickly and perfectly opened this Word document, and I have all the information I have typed in the command prompt window displayed here. So when you are creating a Word document and you use the docx and which is not working for your operating system, I believe you should switch to the DOC extension, and I believe that is going to work perfectly. Based on my current operating system, this is the DOC extension that I use when it comes to creating a Word document. So let me close this and open the PowerPoint file. Now this PowerPoint presentation has also opened on my desktop background, and this is perfectly done. Because I use the PPT extension, I have access to my file. When I try to use the PPTX, that is going to deny me. And so these are some of the pros and cons when it comes to creating PowerPoint and Word file based on their extension. So you have to check it out. I'm going to close this window. Now we have learned how to create files on our desktop background. Now let's move to our next section, that is to rename files. I'm going to clean this system so that we can have free space. So type CLS and hit enter. Now I am going to rename the two folders that consist of the PPTX and also the DOCX. So we all know the command that we can use, that is the ren command. After typing the ren, you hit the space bar. Now you can type the name of the file you want to rename. In this line, I type the ren tomorrow and also replace it with the here file name. When I drive to the desktop, I have this replaced the previous file name that we just gave to this file. So this is how to rename files in the command prompt window. Let's try to rename the yesterday file. So I'm going to type ren. Then I'm going to hit the enter key. I've also had this also renamed perfectly. So this is how to create files and rename files. Now let's see how to move files on a desktop. And if you want to move file, you should have a directory or a name of a subdirectory where you can move these files. So I'm going to create one folder on the desktop. So this is the folder I have here, and I'm going to move these files into this folder. So I'm going to type the command, which is move. So this is the command. I have typed the name of the file with its extension and also the name of the folder. I'm going to hit the enter key. When you come back to the desktop, the notepad document has been moved to this folder. So give it some time so that I can move these two files into this folder. So I have moved these files into this folder. Now we have these two files available, and we are going to explore our next command, which is how to delete files. So I'm going to type the command used for deleting files, and it is called the del command. So you type del space and type the name of the file you want to delete. So I have used the delete command to delete these two folders. Now when you look at this folder, we have files available, and I'm going to delete this folder and its file that is being contained. So I'll move back to this and let's try to use the delete command. Now this gives us this option. Are you sure you want to delete? So this is also another way of deleting folders consisting of files. Because I use the delete command or the del command, I have this option that says, are you sure you want to delete this folder? And you have the yes and no. And before this, are you sure, we have the Jonas and the backslash and its asterisk. This means that this particular folder consists of some items. So I'm going to choose Y and then hit the enter key. Now this has deleted the files within the folder. Now we have this folder as empty. If I double click, there is nothing in this folder. When it comes to deleting of folders, we use the RMDIR. Then you type the name of the folder and press the enter key. And now this folder is deleted. So we have learned a lot in this particular video. We have learned how to create, rename, move, and also delete text files. And we've had additional information, that is deleting files within folders. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more content. We shall meet in our next tutorials.